Hey everyone, it's Irene Schick, your Denver Metro Realtor and Lifestyle Locator. And today I brought you with me to do a home inspection. So I've got some buyers that just went under contract on a fabulous home here in South Harvey Park. And my goal is I'm going to walk you through so you can see a little bit about this home, but also I want to introduce you and highlight the value of a home inspector. And I feel like I've got the best. But there's a reason why we have home inspections. Buyers, you're busy falling in love with the home. I'm busy writing up the offer and negotiating, getting you under contract. But the home inspection is where the rubber meets the road. This is your bargaining opportunity. This is your time to peel back that layer of makeup, if you will, so you can really see the foundation, see behind a lot of the beautiful staging and see for what it is and get a expert's opinion on it. So I'm going to introduce you here. Brian.
Hello everyone, Brian Baltazar, Colorado Priority Home Inspection. I'm fortunate enough to work with Irene, and she's incredibly detailed, and that's the culture that she's established. Now, part of that culture is we got to let the buyers know what's good. So for this particular home in South Harvey Park, the structure was in decent shape. And on top of it, they redid and remodeled the kitchen, which looked great. On the flip side of it though, as we had mentioned with those bargaining chips, there's some things that we can't see with the naked eye. And so what I do for my inspections is I have a thermal camera, and you can kind of see how it shows you the temperatures of different areas. So we're looking for water leaks, we're looking for air leaks. So if you follow me, we'll go into this main hall bathroom right here. And I found a water leak here under the sink. And it's that little purple dot right there that you can see. Now, where that's coming from is back under in here where the pipes connect. So that's something you can't see with the naked eye. However, we were able to capture it here, and then it gives the buyers an opportunity to have a bargaining chip.
And two, with, we all test putting on the water, running water. This isn't something that you would see even if you got down there and probably squinted to look. You can't see that stuff. So one of your things that I love about your inspections is that, and the value of this is why you need a good home inspector, is you need to have tools like this to be able to see some of the infrared or, those opportunities. You also look at a previous inspection, the skylights.
Correct.
Seeing melt and water coming off of skylights, you can see that internally. We wouldn't be able to really analyze that otherwise. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
With those skylights too, the big thing is sometimes they're going to be in a spot where they can form ice dams. And so that's when that water has a chance to go ahead and start compromising the skylight and entering the home.
Mm-hmm. And then on this particular home, it's built in like 1960. It's a one story with a basement, entirely finished. The difference, and I'll walk you through, and you're going to share a few things with us, but the difference between the quality of a flipping a home versus a homeowner who is investing in their own property to resell. And this was a flip. So there's a lot of really great updates and upgrades made to the home. But one thing that you helped reveal today that we would not have known otherwise is some of the electrical that could be going on behind the wall. So can you share a few things maybe that you saw with that?
I like to use this tester, and specifically I'm going to nerd out here a little bit, but it's because it has the ground fault circuit interrupter tester and the arc fault circuit interrupter tester. Now that a lot of these municipalities are starting to update their electrical codes, there's certain instances where it has to be in a habitable space like a bedroom. So over here in this bedroom, you can see these folks have installed a ground fault circuit interrupter here rather than at the main panel. And then when I go to test it, and you can see that one, the green light's on, it has power. Two, we're energized right here, but it is not wired properly.
And something that you do is you go and you check every one of those outlets, every one of those GFCIs, looking in the panel, which is so critical because that's not stuff that we're going to know when we're coming through on our showings, or even, if we did not do a home inspection, we wouldn't know that.
That's right. And the other thing that I like to do too when I'm looking at the electrical panel is pull off that dead front cover so we can see the wiring that's behind it. And then any type of questions that I have, because I'm a bit of a generalist, so I'll go to my specialist that's a master electrician and provide some context and details, so then that way I can convey this to the buyer to help them make an intelligent decision, and to Irene, so they collaborate and determine, okay, what do we want to do next steps, and is this a bargaining chip?
Absolutely. Brian, thank you so much.
You're very-
Absolutely. Guys, this is why you need a great inspector in your back pocket. And this is also why when you're busy falling in love with that home and looking at all of the updates, it's important to have someone in your corner who knows how to look for the ins and outs beyond that layer, beyond that front facing gorgeously staged home. So I wanted to walk you through, I wanted to show you a little bit more. This home overall, Brian agreed, is in great structural condition. There's just some attention to detail, panels, things being put on properly, vents being angled properly, trim being sealed properly, that if you have a flipper who is selling you the home, that you really need to scrutinize a little bit more versus a homeowner who has loved their home for a long time, making lots of great updates and taking care of it the way that they would if they lived in it and selling it to you. There's a difference in that caliber, and it's our job to look at that together and point it out. So I'm just going to walk you through. It's a super cute, it is listed as a 6-bedroom. 3 of those bedrooms downstairs are non-conforming, but here's your primary space. It's absolutely adorable, staged very well, and it's got a cute little 3/4 ensuite space. Wanted to show you. Updated. Good size primary closet, and then 2 extra bedrooms up here, also with good size closets. Everything's been painted, new trim, new doors. When you're going through, buyers, you and your agent should be checking opening and closing doors, windows, to check for racking, check for anything that's not properly installed. Even with homeowners who love their homes, they can still make mistakes, not update properly. We've got a fabulous updated kitchen. They opened up this space here. Great for entertaining, which is exactly what these buyers wanted. They wanted something open, and they got it. What I love about these homes, a little bit older homes, same thing that these buyers were looking for, is space. They wanted a backyard that had some space. We're not quite a 1/4 acre, but we're approaching that, and it's flat. The grading is good. And then lastly, I'll take you into the basement for a quick walkthrough. Now, just to point out some things here, things like the baseboards that are put on, things aren't perfectly level, not because necessarily the home isn't level, but because also with flips, they're looking to quickly list it. They want to have it done. They want to get those profits, right? Well, we want to scrutinize that and make sure you are taken care of. So there's a lot of little things, nothing major, nothing that these guys can't work through. But you can see non-egress windows, which means it's not a legal bedroom because a fireman couldn't get in or out. So things like this, quick, they sprayed it with texture. They put caulking part of the way and then stopped. Same things in various spots. So minor cosmetic things, but you really want to look at the fine details to know what kind of a project you might be getting into and what you're comfortable taking on. And they added on their own a nice guest 3/4 bath. And then another big entertaining space and another non-conforming bedroom. So this is perfect for my clients. They can grow, love the location, understandably, And these small items, the small ones, could be taken care of by a qualified handyman. But you need a great inspector and a great realtor who have those connections to the professional and timely electricians, HVAC, plumbing people for the projects that you don't want to take on. Because quite possibly these buyers don't want the company that flipped this home to also be the one to send out the electrician that they use to correct the electrical issues that are in place. So you need a really good team behind you. I hope this has been helpful for you to see something that's fabulous, flipped, but might need a little work and scrutinizing under the microscope. And if you have any needs in the Denver metro area, from North Glen down to Castle Rock, Littleton, all the way to Aurora, I'm your gal with over 10 years of experience. I'm here to help you, to look out for you, and get you connected in finding your next home.